Hi guys, Lala to start here, and today we're going to be talking about ancient China dynasties by Lala to Star. The first dynasty was the Xia dynasty, which went from 220 BC to 1766 BC. The Xia dynasty was believed at first to be a mythical dynasty, but archaeologists have proven that the Xia dynasty did actually, in fact, exist. And we have a picture of archaeologists doing an excavation in China. The next dynasty is the Shang dynasty, which was from 1766 BC to 1040 BC. China was highly developed. This dynasty had an aristocratic government. They had an amazing, beautiful brown heart, an agricultural economy, a writing system that's still in use today, and armies with commanders who rode in chariots. We have a picture of their writing, probably most likely on clay tablets since it's all cracked, but that's that. The next dynasty is the Zhou dynasty. Yep, it's the Zhou dynasty. It's also spelled C-H-O-U and Z-O-U, but it is pronounced Zhou. And it went from 1040 BC to 256 BC. The Zhou dynasty are semi-nomadic. They were from northwestern China. They overthrew the Shang king. They developed a feudal system in China. The next dynasty was the Age of Warring States, which went from 481 BC to 221 BC. Warlords became more prominent, while the Zhou dynasty was getting weaker. The Qin dynasty, which went from 221 BC to 206 BC, and I know y'all see it, yep, the Great Wall of China. The warlords, also known as the legalists, gained control over the people. They unified their writing and weights and measures, and they built the Great Wall. Did y'all know the Great Wall of China is also known as the longest cemetery in the world? Because the people who were building the Wall of China died. Some of the workers died and were buried inside the wall. And the wall is as long as if you were walking from the very top of South America down to the very tippy bottom. Yep, I said tippy bottom, even though that makes no sense. The Han dynasty, which went from 206 BC to 220 AD. This dynasty is considered to be China's golden age. Pretty sweet, huh? The Sui dynasty, which went from 589 AD to 618 AD. They reunified China after being apart for 400 years. Can you imagine this huge country being in tiny little fragments for 400 years. That was a long time, but at least they got reunified. The Tang dynasty, which went from 960 AD to 1279 AD. This dynasty was the wealthiest, populous, and largest at the time. As you can see, I have a picture of how big it is. And then I also have a picture of money just because, well, they were the wealthiest. The Song dynasty, which went from 1279 AD to 1368 AD. During this dynasty, they continued to grow Chinese culture. The Yuan dynasty, which went from 1279 AD to 1368 AD. Kublai Khan started this dynasty. They encouraged Europeans to visit China. During this time, Marco Polo did his journey during this timeline. The Marco Polo went on the Silk Road during the Yuan dynasty. The Ming dynasty, which went from 1368 AD to 1644 AD. This dynasty was created by a Buddhist monk, and they defeated the Mongols who The Buddhist monk defeated the Mongols with a peasant army. Pretty good job to him. You see the Mongols and the Ming fighting. The next, last but not least dynasty, the Menkes dynasty, which went from 1644 AD to 1911 AD. This was the last dynasty. In 1911 AD, China was overthrown and made a republic. During the Menkes dynasty was very weak and they could not protect China. And it came to an end by the British. And that's it. Bye. Thank you for listening.